Hello everyone, welcome back to Center Standing Mechanics, and today we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna not work on the zombie bike today, and we're gonna take the V-Strom and the Versys out for a ride. The wife and I are gonna, spend the day. It's the first nice day of the year so far. Supposed to get up to 20 degrees Celsius. What are we at? It's like March 15th, 2024. And yeah, get a load of this. It's like super nice out. The sun's out. And yeah, so I'm just getting the bikes out. This is my wife's bike, Versys 300X. And just gonna, do the usual, get them out, check the oil, check the coolant, do the oil up the chains, check the fuel, start them up, just get them, air pressure. Gonna check the air pressure in the tires, make sure that's all good. Yeah, here's the Virago. I pulled the cover off it, had to move it out of the way so I can get these bikes out. And I got the Husky under there, just put it under there for a bit. I might even fire that one up today too. It hasn't run for a while, a few months anyways. So that's what we're doing today. Probably get back to work on the zombie bike tomorrow. Hopefully, still got a few little things to do to it to get it running and rideable. I want to take it out on the road and run it through the gears and stuff, but so that's coming up. But today it's all about the ride. All right, well, let's get started. I'm gonna work on the wife's bike first. Just putting some cardboard down so when I clean the chain it doesn't get everywhere. Something like that. I'll bring this bike forward. It's just from sitting here undercover. It's been here for, I think we parked this middle October last year. And it's just been sitting here, air rusting. The air is really damp here on the west coast, South Vancouver Island, and it's not good for your bikes. It's always a constant battle. Every little piece of stuff starts to corrode, and it's just the way she goes. That's the way of the road. So I just use kerosene for cleaning the chain. I just take a little bit, put it in a squirt bottle, and it's fairly cheap. You can do it this way, and then you can go through lots and really clean it good. Just gonna bring the air pressure up a little bit. So that one's good. That front tire just needs a little bit too. I make sure I put at least one of these caps on one of the wheels on my bikes. That way if I ever need to take the valve stem out, I got a little tool right there. It's a nice little handy thing to have. Good to have one of those around. So the air is good on both wheels on this bike. Just checking the oil level. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer the old-fashioned dipstick way better than these stupid sight glasses that are so far down you can barely see them. I can see the oil level in there. It's near the bottom. I suspect that'll come up a bit when I start the bike up, but I think I'll check it again after I start the bike and make a decision if I'm going to add any to it or not. But yeah, I way prefer having a dipstick here. These stupid little sight glasses, they're hard to see. I don't know, just my thought. Okay, I got myself a little paper towel on the ground and some cardboard. Got the kerosene, and we'll just go ahead and start spraying this on and just clean this off, and you know, oil it once it's clean. And I just take my handy dandy dishwashing brush and just start brushing the chain. I get all four sides. They make special brushes for this, but I don't have one. I might get one though. It's probably not a bad idea. And there, and I'll start hosing that off. And this is why you want the cardboard out, because it really starts to run everywhere. And, you know, make sure you wear gloves. This is a messy job. A lot of people don't like it. That's why they go to shaft drive or belt drive, because you don't have to deal with this. But, you know, chain is the necessary evil. Alright, now I'm going to wipe all that off. Now, you got to be careful when you go to wipe this chain down. You don't get your hand caught. Don't spin the wheel this way and get your hand caught. Spin it so the chain's pulling away from you. I'm telling you, you'll get your hand caught in there and you wish you hadn't. Let's get this brim a little wiped down. It's like probably next to impossible to do this, you know, in a clean way where you don't get the shit everywhere. So it's just the way she goes. It's the way of the road. So now I just got some chain lube. I'm gonna spray some on, and then I'll wipe off the excess, and then we'll be good to go. We'll just put some on. And we'll just run it around a bunch. And then I'm gonna wipe off the excess. And this is where we'll clean up the rim really good. I want to make sure you get all this off. And make sure you get it off the wheel too. You know, best you can anyways. And just keep that in mind for the first, you know, few miles. You might have a bit of oil on the wheel. It's bad for business. So there. That's oiled and ready for operation. It's not perfect. But so the way this chain slack thing is written, so if you call it midway, and then they say you can have 1 inch to 1 inch to 1.4 inch, so almost an inch and a half. So, and that's probably just right on spec right there. So that's good. Okay, what's next? All right. What I gotta do for this is just flip it in there. I think it just clicks on. Yeah. There. Good to go. Yeah. What a nice bike. I really like this bike too. This is another one of my favorites. I say that about every bike. Every bike's my favorite. I was thinking about it the other day, and I don't think I've ridden a bike I didn't like. I don't know. How about you? I can't think of a bike I've ridden I didn't like. I mean, I've ridden scooters and I like them. I had a lot of fun on scooters, so I don't know. I don't think it's the thing. Is there such a thing? Let's check the fuel first. So where are we at? We parked this. We put a little bit of fuel stabilizer in here for the winter. We kept them full. So that's good. Oh, we got a woodpecker up there. Hey, buddy. Yeah. He's getting some. Right. Start it up. And neutral. Like butter. We'll let that bike run for a bit. I'm gonna get the V-Strom out and do the same thing with it, and I won't run you through the whole thing. I'll just show you when I get done. Okay. All right. Okay, I got the dirty business of cleaning the chain and sprocket and everything on this V-Strom now, and so that's good. I did the air pressure too on both the tires, so that's all good. And then now just want to check the oil. Yeah, and it's good. Yeah. I gotta change the oil on both these bikes, but I'm not going to do that today, but definitely coming up. I mean, it's not really that old. It's probably got, I think this bike might have 3,000 kilometers on this oil change, or since last oil change, so not a lot, but definitely would like to change it for the new season ahead, but that'll be coming up. But for today's ride, we should be good. And well, there's a bit of kerosene drip down into here. Yeah, it's just kerosene. Just gets everywhere. That is dirty business cleaning those chains, man. It's just the way she goes, so there's no way of getting around it unless you have a shaft drive or a belt drive. What fun would that be, right? Just gonna see what I got in my trunk. I haven't opened this for a bit. Oh yeah, okay, so I got my toolkit and my first aid bag. So two very important things to carry on your bike. And then I'll probably put more stuff in there. That's just what was in there at the moment. Probably put a bottle of water, some snacks. Although I usually carry a couple bars in my tank bag. I'm just gonna check the fuel. Again, I topped this thing up and put some fuel stabilizer in it for the winter. So that's good. And then I just key in. Let's see if she'll fire up. Okay. V-Strom spring of 2024. Well, it's actually technically not quite spring, but we're gonna pretend. Here we go. Nice. so I got most of the stuff ready on the bikes. Just got to get ourselves ready, and we'll head out. And probably won't film like all the riding part because I haven't figured out microphone and my helmet thing. And when you start going down the road, the wind and the microphone on the GoPro starts making too much noise, so I'll have to block that out somehow, maybe play some music or something like that. But we'll show some of it, try to at least show the highlights and everything, and then should be a good ride, should be a good day for it. Been itching to get out for a while. Anyways, we'll bring you back when we get moving. Alright, okay, bye. Alright, got the bikes all ready, we're all suited up. I'm gonna start it up and get going here. There you go. Good job. Well, we made it back safe and sound. Well, that's always a good thing. Good ride?
That was amazing. First ride of the year.
Yeah. well, that went pretty good. First ride of the year. Hope you enjoyed the video and got to see some of the sights like we did. Yeah, well, thank you for watching, and we're gonna get back to working on the zombie bike tomorrow, so stay tuned to check that out. Getting really close to having that thing going pretty quick here too. But yeah, we'll see you again real soon. Center Stand Mechanics out.